Welcome back out to Grizzly Mountain, guys. Today we're going to be building a private camping club. That's right. We're going to build an exclusive spot where people can come to Grizzly Creek and park up their campers and enjoy a resort-style camping experience. So as you can see, we own all this land with the bridge that crosses to the other side. I'm thinking we've got two parts of this property. On the north end on this side and the south end over here. So we're going to probably build the clubhouse over by where the truck's at. And then people can bring their campers, park them up here, and then this will be like their main base for camping, which is pretty nice. So anyhow, we brought along the Ford Raptor, the Big Tex, and the Can-Am. So the Can-Am is going to help us explore a little bit. So let's go get it unloaded and let's brainstorm some ideas for this new resort. All right, so we've got plenty of space to work with. This is the main road right here. The gas station's down there, which is nice, very close, convenient. And I'm thinking probably right on this side is going to be the clubhouse. So we'll build a nice big clubhouse where there'll be bathrooms, kitchen, food, chef, all that cool stuff. And then we've got this space over here that we could build probably just the parking spots for all the campers. And then we're going to build trails where we're driving through right now. We'll have mountain trails for all their dirt biking, off-roading. Check this thing out. This is actually a pretty good, pretty good hill climb, I was going to say. I mean, look at it. Just keeps going and going. And it's got great views. Once you get to the top, you get views of the entire area. That's awesome. All right, let's jump back in the Can-Am. We're going to jump into construction mode and get working on this property, boys. Because, boy, am I excited to finish this whole place out and start inviting new people into this club. It's going to be a special club. It's going to cost members $25,000 per year. But that's going to help us with the cost of running it and maintaining the grounds. And also, you know, the building cost is going to spend about $5 million today. So pretty good investment. I'll see you guys in construction mode. Okay, guys, here is the main workshop. We've got 3 giant garage doors. So if anyone has problems with their camping equipment, we should have on-site technicians to fix it that day, which is going to be awesome. So that'll be a part of their membership. And then we've also got a main office because we're going to have people run this new kind of resort-style place. They need to make sure that the lawn care is taken care of. And they got to check in members and make sure everything is good. So anyhow, that's going to be the main office on the left side. We'll tour that when we're done with the landscaping. So now we got to go in and build in a nice driveway. So let's find probably just the concrete texture would be good. We're going to connect the driveway to the main bridge here. And this is how everyone's going to get to their parking spot. So we'll connect it all and then we'll go back with the grass texture and make that all normal again. We're going to take this out to the road. There we go. That should be good for the driveway. And let's connect it back up to the shop here. All right, concrete driveway is in. Next up, we're going to go with the grass texture. We're going to go back around to the spots that we took out when we were going with the land flattening tool. So now that the land's level, we can go back and fix all the lawn care here. So, wow, that looks a lot better. I'm thinking in adding in a giant gate too. Since it is a private club, we are going to have a gate because we're going to have the security booth and only members are allowed to get through this front gate here. So we'll add that in next. Let's go ahead and switch over to the gates. All right, I like this style of farm gate. It's got a super nice outdoor feeling to it. It's got the nice brick on the side of each post, and then we can go in with the nice picket white fence around the entire rest of the property here. So we'll go all the way down to the river. There we go. That actually looks really well. And then we'll go on the right side too. We'll fix that up. There we go. And we'll probably take it to about middle there and then go through the woods all the way. So that the whole property surrounded is completely on lockdown. So now we need to add in a security booth in the front. I'm thinking we'll probably add it on the inside. And then when the security sees the member, they'll open the gate for them. So I think that'll be pretty good for that. Now let's add in some trees along the side. All we're going to do is just the spruce trees here. These are the perfect trees for being around camping doors or the outdoors. As you can see, it's all pine trees and everything like that. Spruce trees, pretty crazy. Now I think we need to add in some more details here. As you can see, we need to fix up the driveway just a little bit more. There we go. Straighten that out. And then we'll probably go back over on this side and fix that up too. One thing that we do that's like our signature build is we do add this rock texture along the border of the driveway and the lawn, because what it does is separates it really well, makes it look almost 10 times better. And I know it does because here's the before and here's the after. That looks so much better. And we're going to do it around the whole property here before we move it in over to the south end of the entire property. And that's where we're going to be all the parking spots for the campers. So we need to make that nice too. Probably add a grill for each parking spot. And then also something that most campgrounds don't have is a pool. We're going to add in a full-size swimming pool for our members to enjoy. And that's going to be located right here on this part of the land. I think that's going to be the best spot for it. And then we'll add some parking spots in. Let's switch over to the decorations and get working on that. But before we do, we need to fill in the pool, boys. Check it out. We got the entire concrete outlining in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the pool liners. That's the second part. The third part is going to be the ladder and the diving board over here. It's kind of cool because it's almost like a waterfall effect because we get the river right here. So it's kind of cool. Next thing we're going to add is around the side. So this would be all the walkway and everything. And then the last thing we need to do is we need to fill it with some water. So we're going to go over here, purchase 12,000 liters, which is 23.76. That's a lot of money of water. And there we go. We got our pool. Geez, that's nice. A bright blue color. You got some steps going in here. I do have to say it's a nice pool. You got a ladder. Let's go test out the diving board and make sure that's good to go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, not too bad. Now the thing is, it's an above ground pool because we needed that because underneath us is the river. The water would completely flood the pool with dirty water, and we don't want that. So we need to build up some steps to this pool. I've got the perfect ones. There we go. We got the step on an angle, and then you walk right here and you got the pool area. So that turned out really well, but now we need to do the decorations like I was going to say we were going to do. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. We'll add in all the fine details of the property, and then we also need to put the parking spots in over there for all the campers, and then the resort will pretty much be ready to go. So, all right, let's head over here and get to work. Okay, the first thing we need to do is enter the driveway right from the bridge here. So we'll put the concrete texture back down. This should look good. And we think we're going to get about 4 spots across this entire island over here. So we need to build it in with the right building techniques. We need to make it so there's enough space for people to turn around too, because they might be hauling some 50-foot campers. So we need to make sure it's definitely accessible for those members. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is the first one is going to be right here. It's going to be angled. So 1, 2, 3 parking spots. And then the fourth one will be right here. And that way they can put everything right down by the river and they're super close by. So that's going to be nice. Next we're going to do is going to add some rock texture along the side. We'll do that really quickly. And then we'll complete the concrete texture and the entire diagram for those parking spots. All right, looks good. So now we're going to take the driveway and we're going to make an immediate left. There we go. Go all the way down here. And then the parking spot 1 is going to go straight through to that. Looks pretty good. I think that should be enough space for a 50-footer. And then you've also got some space on the side for your off-road toys. Now, number 2 parking spot is going to be right here. So let's build this part in. We'll go straight through there. And they're not too close. We're going to put some trees in the middle too. Kind of separate them up a little bit so that they get to their own personal privacy when they're camping. Because sometimes, you know, they don't want to be smelling whatever the other person's grilling. That might be grilling something different. So, all right, there we go. That's parking spot 2. And then 3 is going to be right here. So we'll build that all the way out to that tree right on the end. All right, we're almost done here. And then we'll connect it up to the driveway. So I think that's the 3 spots. We're done. We're done with the 3 spots. That was pretty easy. Now, the 4th spot, like I said, is going to be over here. So this is going to be a little bit nicer of a spot because you're on your own. You got these 3 people next to each other, but this one's going to be its own private location. So we'll build this in one angle. I don't know. I think we should probably go this way. Let's connect it like that. Looks good. And then this is going to go straight here and then angle. There we go. So they actually get a little bit more driveway space, which is nice too. We'll go ahead and fix that right there. Fix that part right there. All right. That looks good. So yeah, they can just back in right there. And then when these people cross the bridge, they'll either go right and then they'll back into their spot, and that could work out pretty good. Or they can actually just pull the camper in forward facing, whichever way they prefer. Now, the next thing we're going to add in is the grass texture. We're going to go back and fix that all. It's nice to have some grass texture around the place. We don't just want the normal turf that we've got down right now. So we'll fix that up right now. Then we'll add the trees, the grills, and we've got to add the security booth. And then a couple other things before we tour the main shop where we're going to have full-time mechanics in case someone's got problems with their off-road toys, which is going to be nice. They've got Can-Am, Polaris technicians, and they've also got Yamaha. So that's going to be nice to have. Pretty much work on any off-road vehicle. Those are the main 3. Alrighty, looks good. Now let's switch over and put some trees down. Let's get some good sized trees too. I think we're going to put 2 spruce trees in the middle of each parking spot. So that's going to separate it pretty good, but you still get tons of natural sunlight. And then these are going to go right here. We'll put about 6 or 7 of those down. 7, there we go. And then we'll put 1 right there. So this looks nice. I like how it turned out. Now let's switch over and do the actual details, guys. I'm sorry, I've been hesitating on this, but now we'll officially do the grills and stuff. Okay, the first thing you get is an outdoor couch, some chairs, and a table so that you can sit here and eat dinner. And then we're going to add the grill in too, but let's get this set down on each 4 parking spots. We'll change it up. We'll do the tan color for these ones, and then we'll switch it up every single other one. And then we'll put finishing touch on it. We got this little fruit bowl, and then we also got a little plant there, so we'll put that down on the other one too. All right, looks good. And then we just need to add 1 more chair right there. So they got a nice little patio set, which is cool to have, because they don't need to bring one with them. So, all right, that looks good. All right, sweet. 3 is done. Now let's move on to 4 here. This is the final one. I think this is going to be the best one. People are going to try and fight over this one. Probably not, but we're probably going to have to upcharge the price on this one because it is have its own private little area for the campgrounds, which is kind of cool too. All right, that's good. Now we got to add the grills in. We've just got your standard Weber grill. Nothing fancy, but it is propane powered, which is easy for us to switch out. Oh, it just tipped over. All right, we'll have to fix that. But then this one will go right there. Let's put one down over by these ones. This is spot 3. I think there might be some more stuff we can add to spice this place up. We're going to add a towel for sun tanning, a bike for them to use, and then we've also got some other options. Okay, we fixed the tipped over grill, and I think it all looks pretty good now. We might add some more details as we go along, but I do want to show you guys the main building we've got, the clubhouse we call it. We've also got the security booth in over here, as you can see. It turned out really well, so people can see the security guard. The security guard got a camera out there. They can see whatever vehicle's trying to pull in, and then they're all going to have a parking pass when they pull in, and then they'll know to open the gate or not. So this is a nice giant gate. You can open, plenty of room for big campers. And then they're going to pull up here for a check-in. This is the main building, guys. The grand unveiling. Check it out. Here's the workshop. We'll start off with the workshop. Light switch. We need to turn the lights on, boys. It is dark in here. There we go. Actually, some nice lights. I like it. It's got the recessed lighting in the ceiling. And here's the main doors, guys. So let's figure out how to open these. There we go. Push buttons on each side. There we go. Open up. Get some daylight in here. Look at that. Nice roll-up doors. Good shop doors. They've got plenty of tires, extra tires too. So if your truck gets a flat tire, we even got the lifted truck tires too. Look at these. These are the Ford tires with the custom off-road grip tires. And then this one, I don't know what brands these are. This one's a Michelin tire. That's a nice tread. I like that. And then what else we've got? The back door. The back door, I don't know what that's used for, but it's kind of cool. We should have connected it. We might actually connect it later on. So now let's move into the inside where the check-in's going to be, all the offices. Here is the main office. Plenty of desks. Jeez, they got the dual modelers. They've got the printers. Plenty of space. And then here's going to be the main receptionist for our camping clubs. This is pretty sweet. It turned out good. You got a vending machine over there with some energy drinks. And then let's go over this final part here. I gotta turn the light switch on. Look at this. This is nice too. I think they might actually just put the vehicles in here when they're done getting service work done, and it connects all the way around here. So that works out pretty good. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. You actually got windows right here. These things all open too. Well, guys, that concludes episode 1 here at our new camping club. If you want to see us come back and create a cool name, if you got any ideas, comment them down below. We do need a name. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe on your way out, and we'll see you in the next one.